Hello, gorgeous and beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I do readings for the Pisces Collective. Absolutely. Now, I did a pre-shuffle this morning, which I did, but this time I actually meditated on the cards. Not that that wasn't anything coming in, but like I said, with all of this extra energy coming in, I really wanted to focus it and really see what the cards were saying. Now, I know I talked about yesterday about talking about unpredictability. I'm not sure if that's what they're coming in with. I'm going to have to let them go with this. Maybe tomorrow, maybe more of that will come in, or maybe as the reading goes on, it's going to talk more about that. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to go with the cards I have. I'm going with the message that came in. Okay, so there's never really a time frame when Spirit says things, because they're not linear. They're, whenever. So here we go. We're going to start off with, there's Justice that came out, the Five of Water, which is the Five of Cups, and the Messenger of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles, okay? And what I got from that is that with the Justice, we're all accountable for our decisions, okay? And basically the question that was being asked is, do you put the right order to things, okay? And they're showing me against the horse and the cart, okay? You can have the components, the same components, but if you put them in a different order, it's like night and day. There's no real order if you put the cart in front of the horse. It just doesn't make any sense, okay? The components are all there, but they're not in the right order. So they want us to really pay attention to that, because I feel that that's the message in the world is going on. If you apply that to a lot of things that happen in a situation, think to yourself, did they put the cart in front of the horse again? Instead of putting the right order to things. So, and then with the Five of Water, it's a card of conflict. Okay, so they're also asking, is the world or yourself or any situation you're in, is it in conflicts because of poor planning? Okay, could have this been avoided somehow? Okay, and with the Messenger of Earth, it says, what can you learn? Do you consider yourself an apprentice? Or are you always looking to be the teacher? The wisest person is the one saying, I don't know, let me look further, because then you never close yourself off to anything, okay? Be confident in what you know, but don't let it stifle your growth. Be open to flexibility of thought, which helps you then to expand. And that's what I meditated on. That's what came through with these cards. So this is all about perspective. And I do say that a lot. It's all about balance and perspective. But this is especially true for maybe a situation. Okay? There's something that you're looking at, and you're putting the cart in front of the horse. I'm always thinking, am I saying that right? Okay, so you have to put the cart behind the horse so the horse can pull it, and then you can get somewhere. If you put the cart in front of the horse, you're just putting something in front of the horse, and I guess you could push it with his head, or you can train him to, but it's just doing work harder than it's meant to be, I guess. I don't know. I hope that you're understanding what I'm putting into context here. Okay, not these right away. We're going to continue with these Pisces. The world is so confusing. Okay? There's a lot of rash decisions going on. People making rash decisions and then wondering what went wrong because they didn't put the order right. They didn't try to figure out what they were doing before they did it. So there needs to be a little bit of thought, a little bit of, yeah, okay, relax. This is relaxation, but all I hear right here is relax, okay? Relax into things. Don't move at breakneck speed so much. It's okay to take your time to get there. It's okay to take a break in between things if you're unsure. Okay, if you see this person, she is in a hammock and she is reading a book. She is getting knowledge on things, okay? Constantly expanding herself. And she does that in a relaxed manner, Okay, the moon in the background showing a lot of intuition. The moon, it gives us a lot of insight on things. The moon card is a two-sided coin card. It's about illusions, and it's about putting light on those illusions, okay? Shining the light on them. So you have to be really paying attention to things, okay? So in these upcoming weeks, when you're maneuvering this energy, even though it may be a little bit erratic, a little bit nuts, it's important that you pay attention to what you're doing when you're doing it, okay? Don't rush into things. If you need time, don't be afraid to tell people, I need time. I need to figure this out, okay? I can't just rush in and then try to fix it later. You have the card of thriving, and I do feel this is you right now. First of all, the giraffe, higher, above, okay? Above can see things from a different perspective than just the regular folk who are walking at earth level, okay? You're a lot higher up. You can see things, and you can see past that tree. You can see stuff shining and above, okay? You can see the light, and again, we have this moon, and it is the moon. Okay, it is giving you a lot to look at, a lot to think about. The giraffe, I know, is not, I may be wrong, but I always feel like it's such, for having such a long neck, it's such a beautiful and graceful animal. Okay, and I feel that this is you, just, this is us. We're sticking our neck out all the time. I know it's all neck. You know, giraffe is all neck. So we're sticking our neck out for stuff, but we should just be gracefully just letting things come in order, okay? Just look and see and trust within yourself, and always be open to learning new things. Always. This is the way you can thrive. This is the way you can get to things and do stuff. I'm going to read what thriving has to say here. Okay, so it's actually talking about this tree here. It says, in the African savanna lives a tree of life, the baobab tree. This is a prehistoric species that predates humans. And yeah, okay. It is over 200 million years old. It has adapted, survived, and thrived in a harsh environment where so many other species have gone extinct. The baobab can live up to 5,000 years and can reach almost 100 feet tall. It is succulent, which means that in the rainy season it absorbs and stores water in its enormous trunk. This water helps it produce nutrient-dense fruit in the dry season where the land is parched and arid. These remarkable plants provide shelter, food, water for both animals and humans. It is one of the only plants in the world that doesn't drop its fruit where it would spoil. It stays on the branch where it dries out. When picked, the fruit has 3 years shelf life. Oh my, this is a remarkable tree. I wonder if we could grow some around here. Have to look that up. If you draw this card, you are a survivor. Not only do you survive, but you use situations that others might find challenging to thrive. You expand when others shrink. This may be the time to adapt to your circumstances rather than be overcome by them. You have a remarkable ability to step beyond any challenge. Okay, you are strong. Others may find shelter in your energy, and right now that's okay. Through giving to others, you are in turn nourished. This card may be urging you to step into the primal, primordial, powerful, wild part of yourself. Doing this will increase your vitality and contribute to your overall well-being. I got more actually from the tree information than I did the actual, like, this card wants you to know. I do feel that you are thriving. I feel it speaks to me at this card that keeps coming up to me, the adaptability card. The Two of Pentacles is juggling and adaptable energy that I've been feeling all week. I feel that this is the this is really your strong suit right now, Pisces. The strong point in your life. Okay? just hang on to that, okay? I hear Spirit talking about being so adaptable to everything. This is what's going to help you, what's going to save you, what's going to get you to where you need to go. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more of these cards, the Good Tarot. Such a beautiful deck. All the links to these decks, whether they're on Etsy or they're affiliate links, they're in the description box. They're also in the first comment. You have the Fool, right? Innocent beginnings. Okay, open-minded beginning, spontaneous, adventurous beginning, freedom, new. And staying open to surprises. There you go. Maybe this is where the unpredictability is coming in. When you stay open to things, you are letting, I don't know, new adventures come in. Okay, they're not so much unpredictable as in more like they're welcomed. That's the word, okay? You don't feel like you're living an unpredictable life of what's going to happen to me now. You're inviting new and you're welcoming new into your life. Okay, and this comes from all of this, by seeing things how they truly are, by planning ahead, by when you put the cart, okay, behind the horse, you've planned ahead. You will save yourself a lot of conflict and loss of time and be able to welcome new things. You're always going to be learning. By always learning and looking at things constructively, you leave yourself open to new things finding you. And I do feel that's what is coming in. You'll always be at zero, but right before that is always the world. You're always finishing off things to begin new things, which is a good thing. You're never stuck too far in limbo. Did you know that some people stay in the same cycle so long that half their life goes by? Okay? The more cycles you go through of learning, whether big or small things, means that you are doing above and beyond what you should be, because you're always opening yourself up to new stuff. Okay? Right. You have the King of Water. I love the King of Water. The King of Water to me speaks of somebody who can weather storms. Okay? Basically it is. Weather storms of the heart, of unpredictable behavior, unpredictable people. You are, as they said, okay, the one that takes shelter under you. People will take shelter with you when they see you doing this. They're going to see you, I feel like a wise old soul, okay? Which you are, Pisces, you are. We're the 12th sign of the zodiac. There's no coincidences why you were born under this sign. You can do great things with it, but you have to allow it to happen, okay? You have to allow the wisdom to come in. Whether you're older or younger, it doesn't much matter. You know who you are, okay? You're the ones who say the stuff in the comment section that I know you're already there, okay? I know some of you are already great light workers. Some of you have beautiful powers, great intentions. You are planning to do some wonderful stuff, and I encourage you to continue doing so. Continue seeing things for what they are. Last night as well, I saw a lot of things talking about when you are aware of your feelings, when you are aware of what you're going through, okay? The negative and the positive, instead of just simply surviving stuff and living through it. When you become aware of the situation, you are so much further ahead than you can possibly know, okay? When you are in the devil cycle and stuff happens to you and you go, oh, I know what this is. I know where this comes from. Do you know how far, much further ahead you are in your life? Because you can pinpoint what you're falling back into, and you can correct, okay? You can course correct. It's the people who do not realize they're falling back into the same thing over and over again that are the ones who are suffering the most, okay? Because they're repeating cycles over and over again, okay? They keep putting, right, Spirit, they keep putting the cart in front of the horse and scratching their head going, why isn't this working? I have the horse and I have the cart. They told me I could get somewhere. Yes. But this is the same thing. You do it, but you may do it again. You may put the cart and you're going, what am I doing? And then you'll switch it around and then it'll work and you'll say, oh, okay. Eventually you'll develop the pattern of doing it right. Okay? The new perspective will come into play. The Hangman's all about new perspective, Pisces, and there he is. Okay? You're finally, after doing it over and over again, after fixing it, you're going to see the balance in it. Okay? You're going to see the pattern. You're going to break the pattern. The Hangman's all about breaking the same pattern that you do over and over and over again. This relaxation, this time that you're looking above. Okay? See, by even this card right now, I'm going to stop myself, okay? I looked only at the giraffe, then they told me look at the book, so I said, okay, I'll look at the book, even though inside myself I thought, well, I think I did pretty good on that card. I looked at the book and right away they started talking about this wonderful tree that I missed, that looked like a wonderful tree, but I'm the first one to always tell you that trees have such beautiful, graceful, spiritual energy, and I completely missed it, okay? The book reminded me, you missed something. And I did. And by looking at that, by adding it into, and I'm sure there's other things that I could look at on this card, okay? By admitting that to myself, I've opened myself up to receiving anything else that comes through, okay? This is what we're talking about. Never be so sure that you have it all figured out. The beauty of it is that if you can find some new wisdom, some new nuggets, something else to learn, how to shift your perspective, the more you let in. And that means more prosperity, more ideas, more creativity, everything of the sort, and less conflict, okay? And more solutions, more time to relax and look at solutions and not take it as such a bad thing. Oh, I'm going to get clarification. I'm going to get clarification on something. I'm going to take a deeper look. I'm going to look at things in a longer fashion, in a more relaxed way. Okay? I love this. This is really, really deep, Pisces. I feel like it's really speaking on, I don't know, a higher level of consciousness, okay? And I also feel the energy being a lot less erratic today. Maybe it's because I meditated before I started this. Thank God. Thank God. I'm feeling a lot of love from my guides today. They did reveal a secret to me, but I'm not going to share it with you right away. I know it's probably going to kill you, but it was for me personally. It's not for the Pisces Collective. It was more of a revelation for how their energy works with me and why it's so powerful. My relationship will change when my vibration changes. This says, you are living in a time when fewer people will attempt the impossible task of pushing the unwanted far enough away that they will be left with only that which is wanted. It is a time when more people will come to the realization that what they have been seeking is not a change in the behavior of others or in the world outside of them, over which they have no control, but instead an understanding of their own vibrational relationship with Source, over which they have complete control. Right. So this card is to remind you that you're in charge of your vibration. You're in charge of saying what you want to say. You can say to people, oh, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a teacher. Okay? But you can tell yourself as well that you are the forever apprentice as well. So you are completely in charge of who you are and how you put that out there to people. Okay? If you want to stay humble, it's up to you. If you want to be pompous, that's up to you too. Okay? You have every vibration available to you, and you can create whoever you want to be, Who do you want to create? Who do you want to be? What do you want to show the world? Do you want to show them as somebody who is a person who walks to the beat of their own drum? Do what feels good to themselves and then share that with the world so that the world can feel that vibration and look for their own? Or do you want to be somebody who oppresses people, always telling them that they know nothing, not empowering them? Okay, this is always the same. This is always the same. It never changes, this information. Never changes. Okay? I may say it in a million different ways, but it is basically the same type of information, Pisces. And we were talking about perspective this morning. I love this Hangman. When it came out, I just feel like giving my guides a high five, you know, like, you guys are awesome. Because it's observing your environment, okay? This is also the Hangman. This is all together. This is what I was feeling with this giraffe. It's taking a higher view and observing the environment, okay? Looking at it from a different point of view. Hangman, different imagery, same thing. Again, surrounded by the beautiful moon in the background. Well, at least I think it's a moon. But you know, this one, he's got wings. This is what I love about him. Okay, he's got wings. So anytime that thing lets go, he can just start flying in the direction he wants. And that's us, Pisces, okay? We're either flowing or flying or anything. We will not nail ourselves down. Don't nail yourself down in one type thing, okay? I always say to us, we are cups, we are water, we are flowing. Yes, that is part of our nature, that is part of our element, but you don't have to nail yourself down to just that. That's why I said when the other energies come through, our job is to take them in and interwove them within ourselves. We are the 12 signs. We are the culmination of all signs. Why can't we not be the culmination of all the elements as well? Okay? Alright, so let's see what else I can pull, and then we're going to look into for the extended later on this evening. I'm going to pull another one from here. This is a mix and match of different cards that I had left over. I don't like using the same cards over and over again for these affirmation ones, so at some point I just mix them all up together, and we're going to see what comes out, okay? All right. The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. So shine on, Pisces, okay? You have the beautiful sun here. So you have the light of the sun coming in. It's a nice message overall. I feel it's been repeated a lot for us. I do feel that we have that a lot. We are basically looking into our inner light. You have to use common sense as well, though, Pisces, okay? You're shining a light on things. And my guides are also shining light on things for you to look at, okay? To remind you. This is like a daily reminder of what needs to be done, okay? You may also get a new perspective or a new point of view looking at the world around you. Okay, you may see people do things. What Spirit is telling me, you may see people do things, and you'll go, oh, that's what Jane was talking about, okay? How they're putting that cart and horse thing. Suddenly you may see things a lot more clearly than a lot of people do. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point. And it's not to sit there and judge or be happy that you have it right and they have it wrong. It's to try, as I'm doing, to put the message out there to remind people that maybe there's a different option, okay? Some will take the advice and some will not. But if you do have it and you put it out there in kindness, you're giving the world half a chance to rise above, okay? I'm sending you lots of love and light, Pisces. I'm going to do the extended. I post twice a day, 9:45 a.m. p.m. If you don't want to miss these, please make sure to subscribe before you take off. Hit that notification bell to all. Thank you for all your support, and I will see you later.